Hey, Shalom, Shalom, Mr. Ak Azaria. And first and foremost, I want to give all praise, infinite honors, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect, pushing this truth into the four winds of the earth, feeding the flock, right? Salutations to the sincere Akim and Akwath that subscribe to this truth. Okay. So yeah, man, I just want to get into a part two, man. This is a part two titled We Blame Everything on Esau, man. Right? The first video, it cut off, due to not having enough storage, so whatever. But yeah, man, I'm good right now to start on this part two, man. And it's pretty simple, man. Job and 9:24, man, it goes into who's ruling the earth, and even when you consider I want to say that second Esdras, oh no, it's Matthew. Let me get it real quick. Let's say in the pardon, what is it? Pardon asunder, pardon times. Let's get that. So yeah, man, when you consider the scriptures, when it talks about what shall be the pardon asunder of times, right? Second Esdras 6 and 7, right? When it reads, then answer I and said that shall Salakia. Then answered I and said, what shall be the pardon asunder times, right? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth, right? And in that G and T, right, it reads, matter of fact, I'm gonna get that after this, okay? So it's verse 8. And it said, and he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first of the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So, let's get that in the G and T, right? So basically, it goes into, who will be ruling, right? Who will be in the ruling seat when Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai comes back, man? When Yahweh Shai comes back, to get busy and judge this place, who will be, right, in the ruling seat, man? Who will be ruling the world, man? Who will be having their militaries set up all over, right? Who will be the most proudest country and nation, right? Going into other people's countries and taking from them, even taking their so-called leaders, right? Right? They faces are on all of the currency, man. They they make up all the laws, man. Right? So yeah, man. Hey, we know who's ruling, man. And the scriptures is pretty clear about that, man. Right? Who's ruling, man, in this time, and when Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, come back, man. Right? Who's the devil, man? Right? Revelation 12:12, man. It goes into all that, man. So this is second Esdras, right? The G and T. Let's get this. And it reads. So I'm trying to get that G and T version, right? Here you go. Okay. This is the G and T version of second Esdras 6 and 7. And it reads, then I asked, how long a period of time will divide the ages? Then will the first age end? When will the first age end and the next age begin? You see? So that's what that word world goes into, right? You know, it goes into age, man. You know, it goes into a aeon, right? You know, empires, man. You know, end of society, man. End of a society, man. You know, end of the age of wickedness, man. Right? So yeah, man. Of course, man. Esau gets the blame, man, for how's everything, ran and influenced the people on earth today, man. Right? Let's get that in the scriptures, man. Golden cup, man. You know, because Babylon got this they got this saying that they live by, right? Do as thy will, man. And that's the vibration of this place, man. And it reads right here, man, that Jeremiah 51:7, right? It reads that Babylon hath been a golden cup in the Lord's hand, right? That made all the earth drunken. See? The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. You see? So, Babylon had pushed this vibration on these people, man, that made them drunk, man, that made them forget about what matters, that made them forget about the power, in heaven, that's running the show ultimately, So all the little stuff that Babylon has to offer, right, to these nations, it worked, man. They tricked them, man. Right? And now they mad, man. All these nations come here to be whores. The nations, the daughters of the other nations come to Babylon, America, to be whores, to get away from their husbands, and to do as thy will, man. Because that's the vibration over here, man. Right? Because Job 9:24, man, is that accurate, man. The devil is running this earth, man. It was given into the hands of the wicked, man. But the triumph of the wicked is short, right? Right? So it said the nations have drunken of her wine. Therefore, the nations are mad. You see? You see? So yeah, man. Babylon, we blame everything on Babylon, man. Right? We blame everything on Esau, man. Esau, this is his kingdom, man. Right? Hell is Esau's kingdom, man. And that's what makes him the devil, man. Right? Because he runs the show in hell, man. Hell is his preference, man. Here, this hell on earth, which is Babylon, America the Great. Babylon the Great, America. It is Esau's preference, man. Everything today is how Esau prefer it, man. Right? Let's get some more. Let's get Proverbs 4:16 through 18. And it reads, for they sleep not except they have done mischief. You see? Let's get that word mischief, man. Let's see if this is a good thing, right? Let's see if they staying up, right? Right? Putting their sleep aside to do good stuff, man. Let's see. Playful, annoying, or slightly bad behavior. It can also mean damage, trouble, or harmful actions caused by someone. You see that? Naughtiness, trouble. You see? Damage, harm, vexation, annoyance. So yeah, man, these people do not get rest unless they cause, right, the children of Israel, man, right, and other nations as well, man, because this devil he spared none, man. He don't care. But of course, he targets the children of Israel, man, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. Right? So yeah, man. Let's go back to it, man. For they sleep not, except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall. You see that? So yeah, man. This devil, that's his mission, man, you know, to put people in derision, man. And straits, you know, difficulties, man. You know, and captivity. You know? For they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. You see that? You see that? But the path of the just is as the shining light that shineth more and more until the perfect day. You see? And that perfect day is the coming of the Lord, man. You know? And that's what we doing, man. We exposing this devil, man. Until it's time, man. You know, that's our job, man. Right? You see? See, the path of the just, that path goes into, every path has a destination, man. You know, in destination, it goes into the word destiny, man. Right? So, yeah, man, the path of the just, man, you know, that path, man, it's what you subscribe to, man, what you believe in, man, because that's where you're going to end up going, right? Right? Where man's mind is, where his heart is where his treasure is. So where your mind is where you're going to end up going, man. You see? You see? And the path of the just is as the shining light, man. Because, right? Because our eye is single, man. Right? And it's all about Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai with us, man. It's all about scriptures, man. It's all about righteousness, man. It's all about prophecy, man. It's all about salvation, right? And that's what we looking forward to, man. Right? God. Let's get Isaiah 14:5-8, man. It reads, the Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked, you see? And the scepter of the rulers. You see that? He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke. Yeah, man. You see? He that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted, and none hindereth. See? So I'm about to get into verse 7 and 8, man. It's gonna show you that even the trees, man. Even the trees, right? Is pointing fingers at Esau, man. Right? So not only us, man, but this whole land, man, is mourning, man. You know, because the wicked bear rule, man. Right? So it reads right here, verse 7, the whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing. Why? Because the Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai has broken the staff of the wicked, man. You know? And it's verse 8. Yeah, the fir trees rejoice at thee. You see? And the cedars of Lebanon, a cedar tree, man, saying, since thou art laid down, no feller is come up against us. You see? You see this devil? Hey, man, this devil is just, he got the whole earth, man, just crying and mourning, man. Sighing and crying, man. You see? All of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai creation, man, you know, it's at a dis-ease, man, which goes into the word disease, man, right? So let's get Romans 8:19, man, you know, to get a further understanding of what this devil, of how much trauma and mischief, right, he caused to the whole earth, man. Not just the children of Israel, right? But the whole earth, man. Also the trees and the animals, man. Right? So this is why we blame everything on this devil, man. Right? This is Romans 8:19. For all creation waiting eagerly for that future day when Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai will reveal who his children really are. You see that? You see that? You see Job 9:24 is saying that he given the earth unto the wicked, but the triumph of the wicked is short. You see? You see? So even, right? Even all creation, right, is waiting eagerly for that day that Esau is brought down, man, right? And Jacob is raised up, man. Israel is raised up, man, right? Against its will, all creation was subjected to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai's curse, right? But with eager hope, just like us, man, right? The creation looks forward to the day when it will join God's children in glorious freedom from death and decay. Man, that's beautiful, man. Because this is what's going to happen, man, right? Death is going to be swallowed up, man, right? Right? It's that new covenant, man, right? Where, hey, we're not going to be sick anymore, man. You know? No more death, man. No more war, man. You know? Because the scriptures even says it, man. When the righteous bear rule, the world rejoice, man. Right? And when it goes into the world, it's everything in it, man. The earth, everything in the earth, man. The people, the water, the animals, everything, man. All of creation, man. All Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai's creation. And this is why Esau got to go down. Because the creation right now on earth is mourning, man. Right? And that was not Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai's purpose, man. To make earth suffer, man. Right? So it says right here, for we know that all creation has been groaning as in the pains of childbirth right up to the present time. You see that? So yeah, man. And this is why we blame everything on Esau, man. You know? It's pretty simple, man. He got these zoos. Everything you see today, man, is not of Jake, man. Jake don't own nothing here, man. He have no say so. Even though a Jake might be a zookeeper, right? He might work at the zoo, but that zoo, the ideal of the zoo came from Esau, man. You know, taking an animal from his habitat and putting them in a somewhat fake habitat. You know, what they call them, what is it when you put somebody in a? It's like it don't matter, man. But yeah, man. Yeah, man. Esau, he's running this show, man. Everything that goes on in America, man, Esau signed off on it, man. You know, from the homosis, you know, all of that, and the commercials and the movies and stuff, man. You know, that's Esau preference, man. You know, he wanna, you know, he's the accuser, man, of thy brethren, man. So he'd like to push wickedness in front of us, right? And then go to the Most High and say, Lord, look at your children. Look what they're doing, Lord. They don't love you, you know? He trying to accuse us, you know? You know, but also he trying to, you know, trap us. But even the scriptures say that the wicked foot is taken in the trap that he set it, you know, roughly paraphrasing. So hopefully that lesson was edifying, man. With that being said, I want to give all praise, infinite honors, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect pushing his truth in the four winds of the earth. Salutations to the Akim and Akwath that subscribe to this truth. Hey, shalom. Till next time.